Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to another story video. So yeah, I'm gonna tell you how I met Josh Kalish, man. So it's around late 90s, you know. I was living in California, and my friend Mario, he was helping with the California Association Skateboard League. They call it CASL. You know, C.A.S.L. Like around 92, 90, somewhere around there, earlier, 10 years earlier somewhere, they used to have a NSA, National Skateboard Association, which was ran by Tony Hawk's dad, Frank Hawk. And that one is like doing the pro series. And then the CASL is the California Amateur Series. So my friend, he was doing that with this lady Sonia. She was in charge of it. And I remember when Frank Hawk died, his dad passed away. He asked Mario wanted to take over. Mario's like, nah, he respects the lady Sonia. And they had a big, like Vans was a big sponsor, you know, to it. So anyway, I was doing it for like a couple of years, and so one contest, we were doing it in Oceanside, California, and at the Tracker warehouse. So Tracker was big back then, you know. Like Tony Hawk used to ride for him, for Tracker trucks, in the 70s and 80s. He was riding with Tracker trucks. So they had a warehouse, and on the side of the warehouse they had like a little street course, and it was like chained off with the chain fence, right? So we went there to do a contest, and I would, you know, I would help out judging and everything. And they paid us like $75 a day or something, cash, right? So, you know, I mean, I was like in my 20s, right? Living the California dreams, man. $75 a day, plus free hot dogs and a soda and chips. Oh, and free pair of Vans. So they give you the certificate, and you just send it in, and they give you random Vans shoes. You just put in your size, and then like a couple of weeks later they, you know, send it to you where you live, right? So I was like, man, you know, that's as close to sponsorship as I was thinking of, right? Because I was riding for Mario Shop, Circle M, you know what I mean? I knew a bunch of pros and amateurs and everything, and you know, get to travel to all these places to set up all these contests, and felt good, you know, felt like part of skateboarding. Like that was my dream, and that was like keeping my dream alive, you know. So at the Tracker warehouse, I was guarding the fence. They had a fence, and they had the door where they had these wristband like this. You know, you give them a wristband. You know, different color wristbands. So the amateur was like 10 years old and under, and then like 11 to 12 or 11 to 13, and then like 14 to whatever, 16, and then you had like shop sponsor, and then you have like full sponsor, right? I mean, before that they have like 18 and over or whatever. So I see this guy. I didn't really, you know, back then we don't have you know, social media, so we don't know like all these guys. So I saw Josh Kalish. He was walking in. He didn't have a banner like this. He didn't have a wristband. So he just come in like, you know, like he was cool, right? Because he was sponsored by he was riding for Toy Machine with Ed Templeton, right? So he's walking in, so I saw him coming in, you know, just this young cat, right? So I was like, hold on. He goes, what? So you can't go in there. He goes, that's my heat to practice, right? I said, no, you can't. You don't have a wristband. So you can't get in, sorry. So I kicked him out. So then my friend Mario came up to me because Ed Templeton went and talked to Mario and told him that was his new rider for Toy Machine, that Josh Kalish is his new Toy Machine. And then my friend Mario came up to me and said, oh yeah, just let him in, right? I was like, all right. So like, go ahead, you know. So then he was practicing and everything. So it was like a little break, so I went out. I had like a trash can rolled over, and I was like ollieing over it, ollie 180 and stuff, you know, trying to do like backside and shit. And then next thing I know, I looked over and Josh Kalish was there, and he was skating in the trash can with me, right? And then right after that, we're just like kicking back by the wall, I went and got him a hot dog, some chips and shit, you know, because I got free condiments, right? So I got him a hot dog, some chips, and a Coke, and me one, and then we just chit-chatted and shit, and I was like, oh yeah, and he's like, yeah, you know, I'm originally from Chicago, and my dad and my mom doing it along or something, and he moved to Dallas, and then he was in Dallas for a while, and now he came out here, got sponsored by Toy Machine, and you know, so yeah, that's it. I mean, quick story, but that's how I met Josh Kalish. Anyway, go out and see your friends and family, because the dead don't need anything. All right, always, you know, keep on rolling. Rainwater don't go stale. All right, you'll see me. I'll probably see me quit. I'll be keeping the underground lit for you and me. All right, until next time.